Evaluation proposal produced by Olga Carolina Cárdenas. What is evaluation? The word as such derives from evaluation, which in turn comes from the French évaluer, which means to determine the value of something. It is a process that aims to determine to what extent the previously established objectives have been achieved. The evaluation is made taking into consideration the educational objectives proposed in the school program. The evaluation, on the other hand, can be done in different ways through tests, writing, or oral papers or monographs, as well as considering the participation in class of students, among others. It must be a dynamic, continuous, and systematic process. Types of evaluation: formative evaluation, summative evaluation, reliability evaluation, validity evaluation. Formative evaluation: through this evaluation, which has teacher will have a vision of student learning, collecting evidence about their response, that they can do or cannot do. If they have found the vocabulary difficult, they have not been able to understand the instruction, the creation. Summative evaluation: through this type of evaluation, teachers can assess student performance at the end of the lesson, taking into the account how the skills developed through the program, including exercise, theoretical information, activities, and assessments. Evaluation of reliability. In the evaluation of reliability, as in any evaluation, we can have measuring errors. We as teachers must have observable indicators to reach a conclusion. Notes and indicators are adequate, nor are they sufficient. We must choose several and do the test. Evaluation of validity. Through this type of evaluation, it is measured the content of the instruments used is relative to what is to be evaluated. It represents the possibility that this evaluation method can answer the question asked. Evaluation proposal, High School Palmira. Area, English. Academic period 4 begins at middle of October 14 and ends on December 6. Date of presentation of the evaluation November 17. Subject: learners across the content areas. Course 7th grade. High School Palmira. Evaluation of needs. The evaluation proposal was made with a course in 7th grade in a private school located in the city of a municipality in Palmira. The group is 26 students. This evaluation proposal was created by the need to evaluate the students at an early age so as not to lower the performance they had obtained in previous phases. This need is created because parents demand an education of excellence because they are paying for a private education. It is necessary to use the TICs for teaching, learning, and assessment of the English language. The evaluation proposal that I present recognizes the diversity of views and approach and the complexity of the project, not only in organization terms but also in terms of achievements. It is a possibility to retain routes of action in order to make it sustainable and increasingly adapted to the needs that students demand, thereby guaranteeing access to an equitable and quality service, since that is what they are paying for. Education of excellence. Her future evaluation will not be reduced to one exercise of control, but to another possibility of exercising citizenship and building a social fabric. Nowadays, students who pass from school to university are living with vocabulary, listening, and reading comprehension weakness in Spanish and English. This is present many times because schools do not have language laboratories, also because they only dictate 3 hours of English a week, in some cases are not fully met. In this way, the student is limited to see English at that time hard and not interrelate with other subjects without having the opportunity to practice it. Overall objective: acquire knowledge in the 4 skills of the English language: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Specific objectives: determine the necessary requirements in the teacher-learning process of the English language. Establish activities that allow the teacher to accompany the teaching of English in a simple and effective manner, providing the 7th grade student the benefit of advancing at their own pace and with the help of TICs. Verify the impact caused by the proposed activity in the autonomous learning process of the 7th grade student. Justification: taking into the account that today the English language is being imposed and is becoming indispensable to access the world of work in Colombia and in general in the world, students must prepare each day better and learn to master English as their second language. Simultaneously, the technological advances are getting into daily life in schoolwork, homes, etc., becoming necessary to acquire skill knowledge to facilitate professional performance using them. The use of TICs in education has been gradually strengthened because despite the economic difficulty and the apathy of some teachers to use technological resources in these charges, some have managed yet to adapt and take advantage of effectively in the teaching process and learning the tools that are currently available. The TICs favor the autonomous learning of the English language and contribute to the construction of knowledge in a collaboration way due to asynchronous 24/7 flexibility that we have. It's not intended to replace teaching pedagogical work, but to strengthen the link between teacher and support tool, student and learning be mean of a single interacting element that is the computer. To consider the audiolingual method is the best so that students can dialogue with fluency. It also helps us to learn grammatical structures. I will use the formative and summative evaluation for this proposal. It is necessary that schools do not have language laboratories use of TICs such as chat, video conference, digital whiteboard, electronic books, bulletin boards, online games, mix, Pontoon, YouTube, reference, virtual forums, the learning style that will be used, visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and analytic. Evaluation proposal. In order, general objective, specific objective, class description, result, time, basic description of the topic, presentation presentation about of adjectives. Production post, individual example, materials, language, rule of the war, student roles. Conclusion, we will have young people more qualified to enter the labor area in Colombia and dominate English as their second language. With the development of TICs, students will be able to take advantage of this result and improve their English. The teacher will leave their party to use the technological result in their chart. The TICs favor the autonomous learning of the English language and contribute to the construction knowledge in a collaborative way due to asynchronous 24/7 flexibility that we have. It's not intended to replace teaching pedagogical work, etc. Thank you.